Yo, what's good with y'all, man? Appreciate the love and support as always. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Really appreciate y'all. Y'all make sure y'all go follow me on TikTok. We are branding on more than one platform, so y'all go follow me on TikTok as well. The link is always in the description, so y'all go run those numbers up and show me some love over there. But today I got a good video for y'all. I got 5 street smart tips. People asked for this video a couple of months ago. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to deliver this for y'all because I think it was why all men must be street smart. Go watch that video if you haven't already. That video actually did well for the channel, did well for us. I appreciate y'all for that. So I just went back and wanted to follow up on that video. Y'all asked for different tips. So I got 5 basic tips. Now I want to say this, these are basic. These are really basic tips for real. So there's more. So I'll do a part 2, part 3, part 4 if we need to. Y'all just let me know if y'all want it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just go based off y'all. But these are 5 tips. Number one is always watch your surroundings. And I know this is very basic, but the thing is, the crazy part is, there's a lot of people that don't watch their surroundings. They do not watch their surroundings, bro. And what I mean by watch your surroundings, bro, if you walking out on the street, you walking somewhere, right? You need to be making sure that you on point and you know what's going on, and you know what's going on in front of you, and you even got to know what's going on behind you and beside you, bro. It's not about walking like you're paranoid or anything like that. It's just being aware of what's going on around you. Even in a car, fool. If you in a car and you driving, you can't be so tunnel vision on just the road going ahead that you don't know what's going on around you, especially if you don't know the area that you in. You see what I'm saying? Because you could be traveling somewhere, you could be out of town, you could even be 30 minutes from where you live at, no matter wherever you at, bro. You gotta just make sure you watch your surroundings. You gotta make sure you know what's going on. You gotta watch the mirrors. You gotta watch that rear view mirror. You gotta know, because it's like, especially for those guys that maybe drive like a nice car or something like that, or they got some wheels on their car, whatever. Or regardless, bro, you could even be not even in a nice car. You could be in a Hyundai, bro. You gotta watch what you're doing, because it's so crazy out here that you got people out here that's getting carjacked and all type of stuff because they not watching their surroundings and they don't know what's going on. When you at a light, Slim, you gotta be watching what you're doing. You could be jamming to the music or whatever you're doing, but you still have to be aware of where you are, aware of what's going on around you. You gotta be aware of somebody that may be walking up on your car. You gotta be aware of it may be a car behind you that's been following you for a while. You could be driving an expensive car. You could be, bro, you know, if you drive something like a Hellcat or a Scat Pack or something like that, you definitely got to keep your head on the swivel and be on point and know, you know what I'm saying, and know what's going on around you, because you know them cars that people want to get. You know what I'm saying? But even if you're not driving a nice car, Slim, somebody could have just saw you go buy something out of the store or whatever the case may be, and they could be like, man, I'm about to follow him and see where he going. You just never know, bro. You have to watch your surroundings. And like I said, when you walking, bro, you got to make sure you watching down the alleys. If you in a city or something like that, you got to watch what you're doing. You got to watch if it's been a person following you for a minute. Even if you walking, if you out jogging and stuff like that, you still need to, yes, you could be focused on your jog or whatever the case may be, but you still need to pick your head up every so often and make sure you know what's going on around you, so you know that somebody ain't trying to get up on you and do something to you. Especially if you running and you got headphones on or something like that and you listening to music. Bro, you gotta watch what you're doing, and you gotta watch your surroundings, fool. It's just what it is. It's just important. It's not being paranoid. It's just being safe, because we live in a world where anything can happen. And not even just the United States. I say the world. Anything can happen, fool. Anything can happen. Number 2 is never sit. If you can help it, never sit with your back turned towards the door. Nowhere. And the reason why is because you need to know. You need to watch what's coming in and out of you need to watch what's coming in and out of that door. Not, like I said, not being paranoid, but bro, somebody could walk in there with something to do harm to people, and you don't even know, because you're not watching and you don't know what's going on because you got your back to the door. Especially if you with a woman, bro. If you with a woman, you definitely, she should not be being able to see the door and you can't. You see what I'm saying? Never sit with your back towards the door if you can help it, fool. If you can help it. Just do your best to just be smart, because you gotta know, and you gotta know where the exits are and stuff like that, just in case anything happens, fool. You know how to get up out of there if you need to. You just never sit with your back towards the door. I mean, that's just something that I learned growing up. As I got older, I just started to understand the importance of it, because if you see out here, a lot of stuff happens, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now, in some places, you're not gonna have much of a choice, but you need to make sure you keep an eye on it if you can. Number 3, bro, don't bring unnecessary attention to yourself. And what I mean by don't bring unnecessary attention to yourself, Slim, Especially if you know that, like, you green, don't bring no unnecessary attention to yourself. When you pull up to like a gas station or you pull up in somebody's neighborhood and something like that, hey, turn your music down, bro. Sometimes that's what you gotta do. Now, some people that may be aware and know what's going on, maybe they don't need to do this, but bro, it's a lot of people that need, hey, don't bring no unnecessary attention to yourself. You pull up in a neighborhood, or you pull up, especially if it's a lot of people outside, bro, having your music playing all loud where everybody can hear what's going on, you bringing attention to yourself. If you out and you shopping or something like that, pulling out a bunch of cash to pay for stuff and thumbing through 20s or thumbing through some hundreds or even whatever it is, you thumbing through some money at a register, you bringing unnecessary attention to yourself, because now somebody is looking at how much money you just counted. And you may not even have that much money, bro. You probably got like $300 on you, but you got to thumb through a few 20s to get what you need out so you can pay the person, whatever, bro. It's best. I'm not saying not to have cash, because I'm the type of person that, not that I walk around with a lot of cash, but I always keep some cash close by just in case I ever need cash. However, majority of times that I pay for something, bro, I'm paying for something with Apple Pay, or I'm paying for something with my card, because I don't need people knowing how much money I got in my pocket. If I got a wad of money in my pocket, if I got, even if it's $300, $400, $500 or whatever, bro, sometimes it could really be like $200, bro. It may just look like a lot if you got smaller bills and stuff like that, and somebody may think you really got some money on you and watch you and try to follow you and see where you going, just because you thumbing through like, it's like, bro, that's bringing unnecessary attention to yourself. It just is. It's just about being smart. It's about knowing what you got going on. It's like, stop trying to, y'all not rappers, bro. All these trying to be like rappers and walking around with a bunch of cash, bro. Listen, ain't nothing wrong with having a card. Now, I'm not saying don't have some cash handy if you need it. I'm not saying that at all. Keep you some cash. But depending on where you at, you need to be careful about pulling money out of your pocket and stuff like that. You need to be careful about pulling up somewhere and you got loud music going on or whatever the case may be. Bro, being loud in public and being, you know what I'm saying, being too loud in public, just bringing unnecessary attention to yourself could put you in danger, because now the attention is on you. Now people are watching you, and depending on what you're doing, now you may be somebody they need to follow, or they need to watch, or they need to see what's going on with. Now they want to see what's up with you. Now they want to see what's up with you because now you done brought that attention to yourself. So it's just about being smart. Don't bring no unnecessary attention to yourself, bro. You know what I'm saying? Do what you gotta do, get what you gotta get, and go on about your business, fool. All that trying to be loud, trying to be seen. And a lot of times, people do stuff like that. Mostly men do this because it's probably girls around or something like that. He probably got a girl in the car, or he probably got a girl with him shopping, but they'll follow you with that girl. They don't care nothing about her. They'll take something from her just like they'll take something from you. Y'all be out here trying to impress women and stuff like that, and y'all put yourselves in stupid situations because you trying to be flashy, you trying to be loud, you trying to be flamboyant, all because it may be a girl around, or it may be a girl in the passenger seat or whatever. Chill out, Slim. Relax. You gonna put, bro, you gonna have somebody following you or trying to see what's up with you because you just want to be extra. Chill out, y'all. That's number 3. Number 4, and this kind of goes into, I really could have put this one with number 1. I think it is number 1. Yeah, I could have put this with number 1. I could have put this with watch your surroundings, but I put, I had this one, but I'ma still give it to y'all, whatever. Bro, when you're walking, because this goes into being aware of your surroundings and watching your surroundings, right? When you're walking, bro, walking with your phone in your hand the whole time that you're walking, you gotta stop doing that. Get your head out your phone while you walking around. Will I occasionally pull out my phone? Maybe I'm using navigation, maybe I'm whatever. When I'm walking around, I'm using my phone a little bit, or I may be whatever I'm doing. But I'ma eventually, not even eventually, bro, I'm not gonna have my head in my phone that long to where now I don't know what's going on. I see so many people, I've seen my little sister, and I've told her about it, is I see her and she got her head in her phone and she's walking. Like when she was in school, I would see her go to the bus stop. When she was still in school, I would see her go to the bus stop and she would have her head in her phone. And I would be like, yo, stop. Get your head out your phone while you walking around, bro. Because you're not aware of your surroundings. Like I said, I could have put this with number 1, but get your head out of your phone for a second so you can understand what's going on, and you know what's going on in front of you, know what's going on behind you, Slim. But all of that, having your phone in your hand while you walking and you never pick your head up, up until you get to your destination, fool, you tripping. If you out taking a train, whatever the case may be, bro, you gotta keep your eyes on people. You gotta keep your eyes on things. You see what I'm saying? Especially if it's people that walk around with headphones in their ears. They got their head in their phone. They can't even hear what's going on around them. They can't even hear what's going on around them, bro. So I'm not gonna get too deep into that. That goes into watching your surroundings. So I'm not gonna go too in depth into that. I'm gonna go to number 5. Last but definitely not least, number 5, and that is learn how to defend yourself and carry some type of protection. So it's two parts to this. The first part is learn to defend yourself. You should learn how to fight, bro. You should learn the basics of fighting. Learn how to throw a punch. Learn how to, you know what I'm saying? Maybe duck a punch if you have to. Learn how to defend yourself basically. And I'm not saying you got to be a world-class boxer. I'm not saying you got to be a world-class MMA fighter, whatever the case may be. You may want to go and take a martial arts class or a boxing class or something like that, just so you know the basics of defending yourself so that you can defend yourself. The other side of that is make sure you carry some protection. Now, I'm a big advocate of the Second Amendment. I am an advocate for the Second Amendment. A great advocate of the Second Amendment. Now, I suggest everybody do that legally. If you can't go get a concealed carry permit, whatever you got to do to be able to do to carry in your state or whatever, do that, bro. I am a big proponent and a big advocate for the Second Amendment, but I think it should be done the right way. Do I think some of these laws, depending on where you live, are stupid? Yes, bro. Yes, absolutely. Even where I am, the laws is just too much. They make it so that it just makes it hard for you to be able to legally own, and that's why there's a lot of people that don't. Now, I do understand that some people's rights have been taken away from them. I have my own opinion about that. Some people's rights have been taken away from them, and they cannot take advantage of the Second Amendment. That does not mean that you can't carry some sort of protection. There's a lot of things out here that you can carry legally, whether that be mace, whatever it is, whether it be a pocket knife, whatever it is, carry something that you can protect yourself if anything ever happens to you. Sometimes you being able to just defend yourself with your fist may not work. Now, like I said, I believe in doing it legally. So please do it absolutely legally. Whatever you got to do in your state to make sure that you're good, make sure that you are carrying legal. No matter what you're carrying, make sure that you know your laws in your state or wherever you're from, and do it legally. But bro, yes, you need to carry something. That's just what it is. You got to carry something. You may not be able to carry your Second Amendment everywhere you go. So that's where those other things come in. Now, it may be times where you can't carry nothing at all. You may go to an area where you can't carry anything at all. You may go to a whole nother country and you can't take that with you. Now, you can take your Second Amendment. Like, I know I travel with my Second Amendment when I travel to any state that I'm allowed to travel with it in. So if I'm hopping on a plane, that jump getting on the plane with me. Like I said, learn the laws in the states that you in, the states that you're going to, whatever. But it may be you may go out of the country, or you may go to a state where you can't carry anything. That's where you learn how to defend yourself physically with your hands comes in. You see what I'm saying? But that's just being street smart, food. That's just honestly just being aware. That's, being able to protect yourself, being able to protect the people around you. Like I said, I love the Second Amendment. I hate the fact that, they try to take away people's rights, especially if they didn't do anything violent, or even regardless. Some of these gun laws are crazy, bro. Like, they just make it to where the criminals can have weapons, but we can't as law-abiding citizens. It's crazy to me, but that's a whole nother video. But that's 5 street smart tips, bro. Those are 5 basic, very basic. So if you already knew all of that stuff, man, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you still for watching. If you didn't know, I hope you got some game from this. I'm gonna continue to make more in-depth tips, or continue to make videos with more in-depth tips as we go on, as long as y'all want it. Y'all gotta let me know that y'all want it though. So the way y'all let me know that y'all want it, y'all gotta like, y'all gotta comment, y'all gotta let me know that y'all want me to keep making these videos about street smarts. You know what I'm saying? The first video did well. Hopefully this one does as well. And if it doesn't, oh well, bro. We're gonna keep pushing regardless. Bro. But I appreciate y'all. Love y'all more than y'all know. I'll see y'all in the next video. Love.